Hey guys, it's Mike with DotBall360. Today I'd actually like to answer the question, what is DotBall360 and how do you play? We like to say DotBall360 is the first team paddle sport. There's a lot of paddle sports where you play with a partner as a pair, but you're never passing to your partner to set them up for success. With DotBall360, you're actually playing a lot more like volleyball, where you're going to bump, set, and spike the ball among your partners and your teammates to give them a better shot on the target, which is going to give you a more high percentage and a harder shot to return. So it is truly a team paddle sport where you're going to be utilizing positioning with your teammates as well as their particular skill sets to come up with a strategy that gets you in a better position to hit more high percentage shots that are harder to return. So we're going to look at some game footage and kind of go a brief overview of how the game works, why we think it's super fun, and how you can take it anywhere and play anyone you want. So we're going to jump right into some footage over here. We've got my buddy Ryan, who is a co-founder of DotBall360, actually came up with the rules in the game. And then we kind of brought it to market and so forth. But he's here in the red shirt. So Ryan is holding a black paddle, so he's on the black team. You also have two other folks there with black paddles and then three folks with orange paddles. The guy at the bottom of the screen is actually going to start the serve. He's on the orange team. Once the ball hits the table, it switches possessions. So then the black team will get a bump, a set, and a spike to return the ball to the table. Once the ball hits the table, switches possessions, the orange team will get the same opportunity. You can touch it up to 3 times per possession. However, you can hit it back on the table in 1, 2, or 3 hits. But it usually is advantageous to get control of the point and get a nice, clean, high percentage shot at the table by using a good set for your hitter to strike. You also get a bounce on the ground between every touch if you want it. So it doesn't necessarily have to bounce, but a lot of times it can be advantageous to give yourself or your team members time to react to where the ball is. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to get this rally underway and kind of talk through it. So the gentleman at the bottom serving, and we got the black team, we got a bump across the table and then set and then spike off with a nice little drop shot. He's going to come back. You cannot hit it twice in a row unless it comes off your body. But you don't necessarily have to have everyone in your team hit it on every possession. So that came off Ryan's body. That was the first hit. His second contact was legal, and then Kayla put it on the table. And then the orange team hit it through the black team. They were unable to return it to the table, so the orange team would win that point. From there, the black team would rotate one position clockwise. The person on the orange team will serve each defender 1 time. So if you're playing 3v3 in this format, he's going to serve 3 times in a row. If you're playing 2v2, he's going to serve twice. And once he's served each defender, regardless of who wins the points, the serve is going to switch possessions and move right across the table to the person on the black team that is opposing the server. So the black team will always serve from this location, the orange team will always serve from this location, but the people will rotate through those positions. That way everybody gets the same opportunity serving and receiving. The game can also play in a 2 versus 2 format where you have 2 players on the orange team, 2 players on the black team. Although defending 360 degrees with 2 players is a little bit harder, which is why we recommend playing 3v3, and that's why it comes with 6 paddles. But in this particular case, we're going to go, Ryan and I are on the orange team, and then we got Buddy and Kayla on the black team. We're going to get that ball moving around and crush it off. Buddy got a nice touch there. Kayla came in with a great set. And now Ryan's running it down because he's the fast athlete of us. I gave him a nice, horrible set, not getting him too close to the table there. So he just got to barely put it on, and then Kayla put us away, which was pretty brutal. So in this space, we got it again on turf here. We got Ryan with some point of view footage. He's on the black team with the black paddle. You're not going to see him because he's actually holding the camera as well. And then the orange team going. He serves it off the table. Orange team has the bump. You can let it bounce, get that extra time. Got a nice spike coming backwards. Ryan actually hit that, but it's not on camera. And he went on 2. So that kind of caught the defense off guard. So the hitter could have hit the ball the other direction, or he let it bounce on and off and kind of catch him out of position. So that's definitely part of the strategy as well. But you get a good set at the table, and you can really crush the ball. But with that bounce, you can chase a lot of them down and keep the gameplay going and the rallies moving. When you are done playing, all 6 of the paddles actually fit into the bottom of the table, folds in half like a briefcase, and you can take it with you. So it's nice and portable and compact. protects all of your equipment when you're not using it. Then you flip the legs up, flip the table over, and you're playing on it. So if you're looking for a fun activity that's good for all age groups, it gets you off the couch outside and running around having a good time, DotBall360 is definitely the game for you. We are looking to grow it and kind of get tournaments going and competitions, and hopefully one day maybe even a sport of DotBall360. That is our long-term goal. But right now we're just having fun playing with friends and taking it all around the nation. And even internationally, we got some stuff going on. And then when you're done playing, you go ahead, you put all the equipment back in the table, you fold it up, and you take it on the move. So you can take DotBall360 anywhere you want. Obviously, you could play it on grass like you see here. We've actually taken it to the beach, got some beach footage on it. Obviously, you don't get the bounce, so you got to play accordingly, but you can take it to the park, take it camping, anywhere that you have a flat spot to kind of knock the ball around and have a good time. Even at the firehouse, which is where the game was born, right there in Albuquerque, New Mexico. So you can really take it anywhere, have a good time with it, and get everybody running around the table. This here was a beautiful summer day in Santa Cruz, California. I got my buddy Joel out there with his wife Kate, me and my wife Marina, just having a good time in the sand. But it's a lot faster pace when you're in there and you don't get that bounce off the ground. But there's a lot of different ways that you could enjoy DotBall360. I highly recommend giving it a shot if you get a chance. But I appreciate you guys taking the time to learn a little bit about DotBall360. You can check us out at DotBall360.com. Got all the information on there. We've got curriculum on there. If you happen to be a teacher trying to teach the game to students or whatever the case is, but also just some pointers, the rules, everything's right on there for information, and you can reach out to us as well with any questions you have. But again, appreciate you taking the time to learn about our game, and I look forward to seeing you next time.